All right, so I would really like our classroom to be a place where we can collaborate and work together. And as long as we all have our mission of learning and working together to get our algebra understood, here are some things that you can do to get help. I'm going to ask that you ask 3 people before me. Often, if everybody thinks I'm the only person who can answer their question, it can take a really long time to get that question answered, where you could just turn to your neighbor and say, hey, where do I get those papers from? And they can tell you, or you could say, do you remember where I find whatever? And they can tell you, or I can't find out how to do this problem. Can you help me? So please collaborate with each other. Try to ask 3 people before you come to me so that I can work with people who are needing assistance. And you could rewatch the video, look at your notes. This is an excellent thing. People sometimes don't want to rewatch, but it is necessary to find some information if you don't understand. You could ask to join a small group. You can ask for support in Tiger Time. Sometimes doing a Google search, especially images, is a great way to get some knowledge. You could work together with someone in class as long as your goal is to learn. So one of our first lessons is going to be perfect squares versus non-perfect squares. We got it there. All right, and if I go to images, sometimes there's just really good pictures. Maybe I'd have to have a little bit of knowledge to know what they are, but I'm seeing, like here's some square numbers, perfect squares. Maybe I just even want to do what is a perfect square. So I can see all my perfect squares are highlighted here. I'm seeing some examples here. 2 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 3, 4 to the power of 2. Sorry, this was 3 to the power of 2, 3 times 3. But this could give me a good sometimes understanding of what a perfect square is. I could also go to videos. Sometimes there's good videos that other people have. This is a really good one. This is a good one. So you don't have to just get all of your knowledge from me. I didn't make math up. So there are other times resources or things that might help you. And I think that's kind of all we were at. So let's go here. Getting help in math class. Which ways can you get help? Work with a partner. Yes, you can work with a partner. Again, emphasizing this word work though. If you're working with someone, it is the intent to learn. You might be working in a small group with me. You can ask someone who is ahead of you. And here's another one. You cannot get help. This is a trick question. So which ones of these should you circle? All right, so you should be circling just the top 3. You can get help. All right. And something that I didn't go over yet is we will have a class tracker like this. And when you pass a mastery check, I will move you along here. Okay? So let's say that you are on lesson 2 and you need some help. Well, you could go over here and look who's on lesson 3, and they might be able to help you because they've already passed it. So this class tracker will be up in the front of the room, and you will be able to look at who's on what lesson to see who might be able to assist you. All right, thanks for listening.